All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Good Morning Xbox. I'm your host, Axel1324. Oh, no. Did it mess up again? Hold on. All right. Hello?
There you go.
All right. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Good Morning Xbox. I'm your host, Axel1324.
And I'm Cool Cat Terry.
Oh, man. This software is crazy. All right. Thank you all for waking up, even though you lost an hour of sleep today. We appreciate each and every one of you. So, Terry, it's been 2 weeks. What have you been playing?
I only did a little bit. Just a little bit of Avowed.
You're still in your slump, huh? You got to get over it, Terry.
Yeah, I did a little bit of Avowed. I played it for a couple hours, and I got bored of it. I turned it off, and I haven't looked back. So yeah, I'm still kind of going in my gaming slump. But I think Split Fiction's out now, right? I've been seeing a lot of posts about it.
Split Fiction came out. Yeah.
So I think I'll go buy that and play that because I know I'll have a good time with that because Hazelight does not disappoint. So I think I'll go play that.
Now a lot of people are already saying it's game of the year. So.
Oh, good. So yeah, that'll get me out of my gaming slump because Avowed didn't do it for me.
Oh man, got let down by Avowed. Oh no. So I started Avowed as well, but then I saw that Lies of P was leaving Game Pass on the 15th of this month, and I'm like, I never finished Lies of P, so I restarted the whole game because I can't remember where I was. You know, it's a Souls game. I got lost. I'm like, okay, restart. So I started the game over. I've already got past where I was. I'm loving the game. It's really good. Like, there's not very many Souls likes that are good. This one is good. So I started Avowed, stopped it so I could play some Lies of P. And of course, you know, my go-to Diablo is still being played almost every day. So I'm kind of shuffling between Lies of P and Diablo right now. So yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Chat, let us know what you've been playing. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Speaking of the chat, let's check in. Up first is Cheese is Nasty. He says, deer sausage, grits, and biscuits for breakfast. I'm not going to lie. That sounds delicious. That sounds good. And thank you so much for being here, Cheese is Nasty. You are the real MVP. Cody Grossman is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, that sounds like a good breakfast morning. Right? That's what I said. Shout out to my buddy Doggy Dog 420. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Doggy. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Your Wicked Hot is in the house. He says, hey, good morning. Hey, Your Wicked Hot. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Farq's in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, good morning, all. Let's see. Farq, I'm speaking to you from the future. Good morning, all. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. We got. All right, Doggy Dog is saying he finished Avowed. So damn good. We'll finally finish Star Wars Outlaws today. Also been playing Gears of War 3 with my bro Jago. Yeah, I heard you guys got into that Horde mode. Horde mode is my favorite. It's my go-to. Shout out to Dreadpool. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. He's on his way home from the Comic-Con or something con. Right? So, yeah. Freaking Doggy misconstruing what I said. That's not what I said, Doggy. He said, like Axel said, not many Souls likes are good. I agree. Oh. I see how it is. All right. Yeah, it looks like it's just the two of us this morning, Terry. I don't know what happened to Shaddai. Maybe he didn't set his clock or fix his clock for daylight savings or something. Because I'll tell you what, I woke up and I'm like, why am I so sleepy? And I'm like, I'm ready. I'm like, what? Why is my alarm going off and it's still dark? What is happening? And I'm like, oh my God, that's right. It's daylight savings time. And I was like, like literally like that. I'm so upset over daylight savings time. It needs to be illegalized immediately. They need to get rid of it. By the way, Terry, the program has issues if you continuously mute and unmute. It's weird. See, she's muted. There we go. All right, say something. No, all right, hold on. Let me adjust you here. All right, say something.
Something.
There we go. Now you're working.
That's dumb.
Hey, don't look at me. It's the program. It has issues.
The program doesn't like when I mute. I like muting so that way you don't have background noise.
it mutes. It's weird. It's weird. I found out that if you mute and unmute a lot, it gives it issues. Even if it's a mechanical mute, not a software mute. So like I have a mechanical mute on my mic, and it will still mess up with mechanical mutes. I don't know what's going on with the program.
This is bad software.
It is. Not ready to open up a ticket. You know, one of those what do you call it? Tech support tickets. People over there at Talk Studio to work. Let's see. Fuck you says he's currently playing Evil West, really enjoying it.
Oh, I loved it. That was such a great game.
Game Pass, yeah. They like that's what my like every time something leaves Game Pass, sometimes I'm like, I can live without it. I can live without it. But like Liza P, I'm like, yeah, it's really good.
That game was my game of the year when it came out. And it didn't get nominated for nothing because it came out at the end of the year, so they got the shaft.
They got
screwed.
They got the Keeley shaft, huh?
Yeah, because they released too late.
The Keeley shaft. Yep. The only people immune to the Keeley shaft is Team Blue. He will adjust that date for them. Let's see. Shout out to Cyber Gunther. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. Says I'm at the finish line and avowed. Oh, there you go. All right, let's get into the announcements first. So I don't know if you know a little something about a person called Hideki Kamiya, Terry. A person called Hideki Kamiya. He used to work at Platinum Games. More specifically, this is the guy that blocks everybody who doesn't speak Japanese on Twitter. Like if you send him a message on Twitter, he just automatically blocks you. Anyways, he was
speaking English just fine on that post.
No, this is he speaks English just fine to Phil, right? Let's do it, Phil. But what is he talking about? So he was reminiscent about the development of Scalebound, the game that just won't forever die, while watching YouTube videos. It never made it to release, but even now he still feels proud of it. Kamiya, I would love to make it again someday. So he's in here talking to all right, hold on, let me see. You can shoot in different, what did he say? You can shoot in different directions. Change the situation. He's got his own headphones and smartphone, well, like everybody. That's not special. Just like second reincarnation. Yeah, exactly. That's the big trend right now. Oh, the hero has headphones and smartphone. Even now, it looks great. That's the vibe. I wanted to do this ever since I first worked with Kamiya. So there you go. So Hideki Kamiya was reminiscent over Scalebound. He's all, let's do it, Phil. Now remember, the rumor around Scalebound is that they took all this Microsoft money. They missed every I guess milestone that with Scalebound, and finally Xbox was just like, yeah, we're not giving you monies, because they were working on like the Roar alone for a year. Imagine taking money and working on just the Roar for a year. That's just not good. And so Scalebound got canceled. Phil said it's never going to happen, but this is the game that just won't die. And remember, when this got canceled, it became a big deal. A big deal, if you recall, Terry. Do you remember Scalebound?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. All depressed, yeah.
I was never really hyped for this game, but I know a lot of people were.
Mm-hmm.
My husband was very excited.
I didn't know about this game, as this is when I was in college. And when I finally finished college and started paying attention to games more, all I heard was about Scalebound being canceled. And I saw this. I'm like, it looked good. Why did it get canceled? But this is back when I was first getting into it. Now, keep in mind, a lot of Scalebound features got used in other Platinum games, such as Astral Chain, and more specifically, Bayonetta 3. Used a lot of Scalebound features that were developed for Scalebound. And Bayonetta 3 is a great game, by the way. So it's interesting that a lot of those features got used for other games. So yeah, Scalebound, the game that just won't forever die. Hideki Kamiya wants Phil to do it again. How do you feel? You know what? Let me ask the chat. Let me ask the chat. Let me start a poll here. Should Phil give Scalebound another, should I say another try or a second chance or something?
Do second chance.
A second chance. Yes. No. And then let me hear. All right. Here you go, chat. Asking you directly in the chat. Should Phil give Scalebound a second chance? Let us know. Let's check in. Let's see. All right, hold on. They're talking about other stuff. All right, they're not even talking about Scalebound in the chat. They're talking about Avowed or Evil West or something. So yeah. Sir X-Man, shout out to Sir X-Man. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. He says, hell no. Jesus Nasty said they have the money. I say yes. And he also said that's all that Team Blue talked about. Yeah, exactly. Doggy Dog says, I'll buy an Xbox for Scalebound. And shout out to Dread again. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. And Dread again. What's up, Dread? Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. So yeah, I didn't know much about Scalebound. I know that it was this massive combat game. And of course, Platinum games, you know, their action combat is second to none. They really do great action combat games. So yeah, it's just interesting how he still hasn't gotten over Scalebound, even though he's the reason it got canceled. In my opinion, he was the director. And you know what makes me so upset about this whole Scalebound thing is that Xbox took all the heat for canceling this game, and it wasn't until 10 years later that Platinum Games was like, yeah, well, you know, it wasn't all Microsoft. Some of it is us too. We should have some of the responsibility for canceling this game, even though they didn't for the entire Xbox One generation. So yeah. I don't know. Scalebound to me is just one of those. I don't know, like a car you touch and you have automatic bad luck. You know what I mean, Terry?
Okay.
I couldn't touch her. You're a car lady. Let's see. It says Scalebound did not look good to me. Skip it. Oh,
I'm right there with you. I was never impressed by this game.
But your husband was.
Yeah, but the only reason why he was impressed was because you could fly around on a dragon. That's the only reason.
I mean, that is a big plus. Sir X-Man says the guy took 75 mil from Microsoft and put it towards other games being developed. Wow. I didn't know it was 75 mil. So there you go. All right. But that's how we feel. How does the chat feel, Terry?
All right. Should Phil give Scalebound a second chance? 54% yes. Do it, Phil. 27% no. Screw it, Phil. 18% what's Scalebound?
There you go. I don't know. I thought it looked cool. I'm a huge fan of Platinum, but if this game gets made, I want it to be made by Platinum. Like, no offense to Hideki Kamiya, he's left Platinum, and he's now working with doing his own studio now. And I don't know, the guy just blocks people for not speaking English. I think that's kind of weird. Or sorry, for not speaking Japanese. I think that's kind of weird. Like, you know, don't respond to me, but don't block me. That just sucks.
I mean, I have people who respond, like leave comments on my YouTube videos in other languages. I just use the translate. It's not that big a deal.
And don't forget, Microsoft hasn't worked with Platinum since this until recently. There is a new game that's been made with Platinum right now. What is the game that's been made with Platinum right now?
I do not recall.
You do not recall. There is a game that's being worked on with them.
Ninja Gaiden.
Is it Ninja Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden. There you go. It's been made with Platinum. So yeah, but that is the first game that's been made with Platinum since Scalebound. So yeah, shout out to Dreadpool. Thank you so much for being here, Dread. What's up, brother?
I've been sitting here screaming Ninja Gaiden this whole time. And did you see what autocorrect or the voice to text put up?
Yeah, I know. It was not your name. That's why I fixed it first before I brought you in.
Oh, okay. But again, it said, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Scalebound, how do you feel about this, Dread?
All three of my accounts, I didn't get a chance to do the other account, but all three of them said, yes, let's do it. Even though I'm not really interested in the game. Bless you.
Thank you.
Do it, Phil. Your team, do it, Phil, huh?
Yeah, I think those that actually enjoyed this style of game, I try it out anyway. But I think those that were hardcore about this game without really knowing much, I think they deserve the game. I think we all deserve to see what this game could have been. I mean, it's kind of like Monster Hunter. So for those that like the style, Bayonetta, Monster Hunter, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a combination of everything, you know? And you get the right dragon, so Panzer Dragoon. So
you never go wrong with riding that dragon.
Right, but I mean, you see, like right there, is, you know, again, I would be cool with it only for the fact that even if it's not a game for me, I think it's a game that could do well, and with it doing well, you know, it'll appease the fans. I mean, maybe I might like this game. I don't know, but I want to try it.
Who knows? We'll see. But again, I think Platinum should make this game, not Hideki Kamiya.
Oh yeah, no. Platinum without him.
Yeah, remember he left Platinum last year, right?
Somewhere
and then
there,
suddenly Ninja Gaiden got announced. Coincidence? I think not.
They've been working with them for years trying to get it going.
Yeah.
So I think they've been working with them for years trying to get him out of there.
Get him out of here. He probably wasn't talking to them about the project, how Ninja Gaiden was coming along, because you know some of them don't speak Japanese.
See, a game like this, though, being that they had canceled it, if they decided to bring it back, this game has to be good and it has to be a success, because it would not look good if they bring it back and it ends up failing because it ends up playing terribly.
The only problem I see with that, even if it is good, is the hype is going to be so much that it'll never meet the hype and it'll automatically be a flop.
Yeah, people are going to have too high of expectations.
Yeah,
absolutely. I agree with that statement, because I would be hyped for it. So yeah, Terry's husband would be hyped for it.
Yeah.
Look at Outriders when it came out. You know,
Ugh.
before it came out, everybody was all about this next game. This game here.
I
This,
liked
this
Outriders.
I
Though. Like,
wasn't. I had zero hype for that
Outriders.
game. Man.
I
Outriders
played
was
it with you,
good.
Dread. I liked
I mean,
Outriders.
no, I know I liked it, but it wasn't like the massive thing that everybody made it out to be. I mean, even Game Beyond the Box had a special Outriders podcast specifically for all the stuff that you're going to be able to do. So yeah, you know, there were podcasts specifically, exclusively just for Outrider, talking about the mechanics, talking about this, and all the news that we found out,
Mm-hmm.
and it ended up, you know, doing well,
Mm-hmm.
and partially because it was on Game Pass, but at the same time, it just didn't make it.
Mm.
It had issues, you know.
Yeah.
But I liked what I played. Again, you know, games like that, you play, you know, that game itself, playing by myself was fun. Playing with friends was even more fun. Then you go to Redfall, playing with friends was great, even with all the glitches. And then you go to playing it by yourself, and you realize it's not as fun anymore.
Yeah, Outriders is definitely a with friends game. I gotta agree with that statement because I played it by myself and I was struggling. So yeah, I agree with that statement for sure. Sir Man says Platinum did do good with the Gen 1 Transformer game that was an animated version. That's cool. Okay. Cyber Gunther says Platinum games are masters of the action type game. Absolutely agree with that statement as well. All right, so there you go, guys. Just let's see what else we got. I don't know if you heard this, but legendary publisher Acclaim is coming back, guys and girls. Do you guys remember the last Acclaim game you played?
Oh, I don't.
Because I should know.
That was ages ago. No, I don't.
There's, you know what the sad part is? I
Might have
don't
been Tony
remember.
Hawk or something. I don't
But
know.
yeah, there was a lot of games that were Acclaim games that I played. It's kind of like a lot of the games I own are Ubisoft, and didn't even realize that there were a lot of Ubisoft games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Acclaim, they're coming back as an indie developer. Let's see what they say. So Acclaim was an active publisher between 1987 and 2004. After a 20-year absence, Acclaim is returning to support indie developers. So not their own development house, they're just coming in as a publisher. The company plans to rekindle beloved classics for a new generation. So there you go. So if you remember, they did Turok, which just launched again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mortal Kombat, which was sold. Another one was sold. NBA Jam, and a whole lot more.
Oh, my NBA Jam. That's one that needs to come back.
Could you imagine if they did a video press conference,
Mm-hmm.
and just somebody goes up there and, you know, suit and everything? He's like, I acclaim that we're back.
I Acclaim that we're back. Oh.
Right? That would be kind of funny.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me type this in. Oh. Wrong. Okay. So let me see. I guess this person here. So this is Turok remastered right here. So yeah, they're gonna bring back. Oh, my thing just froze. Oh no, it didn't. His thing froze. Okay, not mine. For a second there, I thought it was mine. Okay. So Turok is one of them. But just to give you some of the Acclaim taste, Double Dragon 2: The Revenge on the NES, one of my favorite games, was published by Acclaim. All right. Terminator 2, the arcade game, which was great in the arcades, was published by Acclaim. Let's see. Mortal Kombat, of course. NFL Quarterback Club, they did that one. This one could go to hell. Batman Forever. That one was made by Acclaim. Let's see. Anything great here? X-Men Children of the Atom, the fighting game, was published by Acclaim.
There was,
of course,
a lot
Turok.
of them.
Oh, here you go. Here's one that was published by Acclaim. Bust a Move. The bubble popping game was published by Acclaim. Let's see. NBA Jam, like we said. So yeah, I mean, let's go to their last year here. Let me scroll all the way down to 2004. Oh, no, there's a. All right, in 2004, they published Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance 2, loved it. Urban Freestyle Soccer, never played it. Worms 3D, okay. Carmen Sandiego, The Secret of the Stolen Drums, never heard of it. All-Star Baseball 2005, which was great. Alias, never heard of it. World Championship
Like the TV
Rugby?
show Alias? The TV
Yeah.
show? Yeah.
Never
I
heard of
heard
it.
that.
Jennifer Gardner?
Yep, that was good.
That was a very
was a
popular
decent
TV show.
I'm talking about the game.
Never heard of it.
The game was decent. It wasn't great, but it was good.
Let's see. World Championship Rugby. AFL Live Premiership Edition. Showdown, Legends of Wrestling, Creed, and Nine Dragons. So there you go. That was their last year. No wonder they went out of business. Baldur's Gate being their great one, I think, in that year. So yeah,
And
Acclaim though decided they're coming back. What do you think, Dredd?
I think it's good. We need more games, I guess, for backlogs. No,
Yeah.
I think with what they're doing, it's good. They're going to be helping smaller devs do bigger and greater things.
Mm-hmm.
Also talking about bringing back their classics. So it's going to be good to see stuff like this. But I'm still curious: is this
This is the remastered.
the remastered?
That's what it says, but it still has that fog drawing.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's, but hey, maybe they just remastered it for. Why did you just call it a port?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe the controls are better. I don't know.
Seems
But,
to play
yeah,
a little faster. I'm noticing. I don't remember
No.
it going this fast on my Nintendo.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. Terry,
Port.
what do you think about Acclaim coming back, or saying they're coming back at least?
I guess I don't really have an opinion. I guess we'll have to wait and see what kind of stuff they have published when time comes. Because I mean, they've had some good games, but I don't know. I feel like they didn't have too many that were like too crazy that I care about, and so I'm kind of indifferent about them coming back. It's really going to depend on the quality games they publish. See what happens. If it was worth them coming back.
What IPs does Acclaim own? Anybody know?
Everything's probably been bought out by now, I would imagine.
Yeah, I thought they sold a lot of it out.
Asset selling. Okay, they did sell their assets. Let's see. Acclaim's intellectual property. Doesn't say what it was. Dave Mirra, BMX, ATV, quad racing franchises were sold to Crave Entertainment. A lot of stuff was sold to Take-Two Interactive. Throwback Entertainment bought Revolt, Extreme G, Gladiator, Sword of Vengeance, Vex, and Fur Fighters. Yeah, just not much. Not much was really, they had some of the sports licenses, the Quarterback Club, AFL license, the All-Star Basketball, NBA Jam, all that was sold back to Taito. So yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but this is PC.
I know.
Probably
It's remastered on
smooth.
PC. Yeah.
Okay.
I just found the first remaster gameplay I found, okay?
Yeah. No worries. I was just, because you were talking about how smoother it is. I'm like watching his movements, and I'm like, wait a second, that's PC.
Oh, it is 100% PC, yeah. All right, let's see. Doggy Dog says Acclaim is so 90s. How retro. Let's see. Yeah, Doggy Dog says, yeah, most everything they did sold. Unfortunately, EA owns NBA Jam, so we'll never see that again. No lies detected, buddy. Let's see. Anybody else talking about Acclaim? Nope. All right, so there you go. So Acclaim coming back. And all right. And just in case you guys didn't know, Uh, changing the topic here. Metacritic has released their 15th annual game publisher rankings. This was released officially on March 5th, 2025. And so this is the people that did great publishing some stuff. So let's go over some of the publishers. I'm interested in this stuff. You know, I do stats for a living. So yeah, I love this stuff. Shout out to Greatness Awaits. Acclaim is garbage. They look like a sleazy company now based on Wikipedia. Hey, man. I'm always down for more publishers. More publishers means more games. Yeah. Now, hopefully those games are good, right? Now, some people care about Metacritic, like Terry. And some
Lies.
people don't.
Lies.
Also like Terry. All right, so here we go. So to be here, you had to have a minimum of 7 reviews, I think. So, or 5. Oh, sorry. With 5 or more distinct titles released last year. So that's it. You had to have released 5 games to even be considered in the top. They start with Fulcrum Publishing. Never heard of them.
It's because most of the big publishers don't release 5 games in a year. So all your big games that people care about won't even make the list.
Right? Nacon and Daedalic.
Daedalic. Yes.
They did Raven's Watch. I don't know. It got an 84 on Xbox, so that's pretty good. P-Cube. The best game is Celestia Chain of Fate for the Nintendo Switch. Never heard of them. Never heard of any of those.
I've heard of that publisher.
I've heard of the game.
I haven't heard of either one of those.
P-Cube, yeah, P-Cube does a lot of indies. I think most of them are Asian ones, though, I think. I was actually looking at P-Cube to be a publisher for me.
Oh. If you need a letter of recommendation, I got you, Terry. THQ Nordic. Okay, I've heard of THQ Nordic.
Mm-hmm.
Their best 2024 game is Spellforce Conquest of EO Demon Swords on PC. Never heard of a game with that long of a title. Oh, they did Disney Mickey Rebrush and South Park Snow Day and Alone in the Dark.
Yep.
I've heard of all those except this one. So I heard of all their games except their best one. My bad. Humble
Probably
Games, I know who they are.
I was going to say probably because they didn't fall under the hype meter of everybody talking about these games. And
yeah, Spellforce, they have a lot of games in that series, in that franchise, but I feel like most people don't know about it.
But true fans actually voted versus people going through and this game sucks. Mm-hmm. Is the normal.
Yeah. So Humble Games. Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Orpheus, a role-playing musical? I want to play a role-playing musical. I'm going to have to check it out. Atari, their best game is Comp 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Never heard of it.
Never heard of that one.
Never heard of them. So Atari's coming in at number 31. Maximum Entertainment, never heard of them. And they publish Wild Bastards on the PS5. Never heard of it. Either one.
I've heard of Squirrel with a Gun, though.
Yeah, I heard of that one too. Yeah, because that one's also on Xbox. Yeah. Secret Mode. And they did one called Lottonaut on the Nintendo Switch. Still Wakes the Deep. Okay, that's a good game. And more luster releases such as Parcel Corps. Never heard of it. So yeah. Still Wakes the Deep is one of those games I really want to play. It's on my backlog.
Yeah, same here.
3D Realms. Okay, I know who 3D Realms are. They did Bloodless on PC. And looks like that's the only one that they mentioned. By the way, guys, if you want to talk about any of this, just start talking, okay? Bandai Namco, yes. I've heard of them.
Who?
Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, yes. I heard of that banger right there. They did Taken 8, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Death Note Killer Within. Yes, Bandai Namco, one of the great Japanese publishers who supports Xbox. You got my vote, Bandai Namco. Respect. These are the guys that like everything they publish comes to Xbox. They don't really skip Xbox. I think like one game has skipped Xbox in 5 years or something like that. So Bandai Namco, yes, good. Shout out to CougarMan69. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. So X-Man says, everybody hit that like and share. Let's go. I did it. Now it's your turn. Absolutely. Please do hit that like button. It helps us get discovered, especially in the live section of YouTube where we compete. Doggy Dog says, Still Wakes the Deep was great. Absolutely. Let's see. Greatness says, do we really trust Metacritic when small AI sites that do reviews are counted? Hey, Terry's all about Metacritic. She doesn't care about that.
Lies.
Team 17, never heard of them.
I have.
They Dredge the Iron Rig. Okay, I've heard of that one.
I've heard of the game, but not the.
Yeah, not them. And they did one called Undead Inc. Never heard of it. Konami, yeah, I've heard of them. They did Castlevania: The Dominus Collection. Yes, already bought that one. I love me some Castlevania, man. Silent Hill 2 remake and Felix the Cat.
Real quick, Team 17 made Overcooked. Just so you guys know.
Really, I love Overcooked.
But they don't even say it. You know, that's like one of the
that
more
wasn't released
popular
this
games.
year. They're talking about what was released this year.
Okay, well, still.
But yeah, that's why I
they're known
recognize them. Yeah, they're known for Overcooked.
Overcooked is great. You know, Overcooked made me realize that my friends are stupid. I'm just saying, Overcooked makes you realize how much your friends cannot work.
They can't problem solve and work on an assembly line under high pressure.
Yeah. Overcooked showed me how dumb my friends are.
Makes you wonder how they deal with real life.
Oh my god! So I was playing Overcooked with my brother and my nephews, and we got into this level where like rats were grabbing the food and running away with it. So all my brother did was running around slapping rats. When I needed like him to do stuff, he's like, "No, I'm over here guarding against rats, judo chopping rats." That's all he did the whole level. Pissed me off. Right? And I'm like, "I need meat. And he like, I guess a rat had taken meat. He slaps the rat and brings me the meat. Here you go, some rat meat.
Oh no!
Hey, it's perfectly fine as long as the health inspector doesn't see it, I guess.
Oh my god, Overcooked is so funny. Like it makes you mad, but it's a good time at the same time.
Yeah, like when I played with my friends, we always did an assembly. One person was in charge of prep, the other person did the cooking, and another person cleaned all the dishes.
And then somebody obviously wasn't paying attention, or the level's move in a way that you can't monitor the cooking, and the whole kitchen light's on fire. Oh my god! Yeah, Overcooked is a great game. Okay, sorry, Konami, great game. Yeah, all right, let's see. Konami better make my bloody roar stop playing with me, Konami. It's okay, Konami, you can skip that. Sorry, sir. Let's see. Greatness Awaits says, yeah, Still Wakes the Deep was one of my favorites last year. Awesome. That is good. All right, let's see. Number 24, NIS America. I've heard of them. And they did The Legends of Heroes, Trials Through Daybreak. Never heard of it. The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered and Reynantis. Never heard of any of these, but why do I know who NIS America is? I must have played one of their games. Just don't know which one. EA.
Never heard of them.
At number 23, The Sims 4 Life and Death expansion, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, of course, and of course NFL and NHL. Nintendo themselves came in at number 22. What?
Wow.
What? No
That's
way.
surprising.
Not a big Nintendo. Oh man, this is such a travesty. Metacritic, your AI reviewers suck.
They were 46. They were 6 last year.
They are, let's see, Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door, yeah. And the lowest scoring release 2 decades. Let's see, what was it? Zelda. And 4 different Mario titles scored 77 or lower, and the storied Zelda franchise produced its lowest scoring release in 2 decades. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, the Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. Such a travesty. Super Rare Games, never heard of them. Grapple Dogs, Cosmic Canines, never heard of it. Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip, XTXO, Completely Stretchy, never heard of any of these.
Terry had a Turbo Trip last week.
Yes, you did. Plyon? I don't know. Anyways, they're at number 20. They did System Shock, Vertigo, Deep Silver. Yep. Okay, so
I
they
know the
don't know
game, but
these
I've never
guys.
heard of them.
Okay.
I heard of them.
I never heard of Playon, but I've heard of these games. Yeah. Idea Factory, never heard of him. They did 9 Rip, never heard of it. Ubisoft at number
Woohoo!
18.
Beat
Never heard of him.
Nintendo. Suck on that. Okay.
Look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh no, so low for Nintendo. And he's smiling. Oh my god. Doggy dog, Nintendo low on that list, baby. Now. Greatest always, but I thought everything Nintendo touches is gold. It is, you Nintendo haters.
Supposed to be, right?
Oh my gosh. Ubisoft. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Great game, I heard. Skull and Bones. And free-to-play shooter X Defiant.
Which
So
I
there you
think
go.
all 3 of those games aren't all that great.
What do you
That's
mean? Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown is amazing. You shut your mouth. In Games, United Games Entertainment. Never heard of them. Parasol Stars, The Story of Bobble Bobble 3. Never heard of that one. Shadow of the Ninja Remake. Okay, cool.
Still no.
And they jumped 7 spots. That's cool. Red Art Games. Never heard of them.
Wait, real quick. Can you go back to Ubi? What did they get last year? Since we know that Nintendo was 6 and then they had a huge drop.
23.
Ubi was 23?
Yeah.
So they went up.
Wait, how do you know? Where's that at?
Scroll up. Right there.
Underneath
Stop.
the picture.
Previous year's rank. Right underneath the picture.
So Ubisoft.
Oh, okay,
Ubisoft,
I see. Okay, yeah. All right, so they moved up 5
so
points.
they moved up, and Nintendo had a huge drop.
Did they?
Yeah, they were number 6 last year. And they're 22 this year.
Oh my God, you're right. I hate it. I don't even want to say it. It just feels terrible.
Again, it was that Zelda game that kind of brought them down.
Oh my gosh, you be quiet. Zelda's the greatest franchise of all time. No. Okay, second one. Second greatest. Red Art Games. They made a game called Promenade. Never heard of it. Goblin Slayer. Never heard of it. Adventure Nightmare Feast. Never heard of it. Elantro's Wanderings. Never heard of it. Let's
Great
see.
Games 0.
Digital Eclipse. Tetris Forever. Okay, I remember that one. That one, yeah. Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Okay. Never heard of Digital Eclipse. Plug In Digital. They did Mind Cop. Never heard of it. Let's check in with let's see. This is like a backhanded compliment. Let's see. Ubisoft is constantly underrated, even though they are a soulless company. Love it. Shout out to Sith Lord. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's see. Devolver Digital. I know them. They're Terry's favorite developer.
No, they're not. No,
He
they're
loves
not.
the Devolver Digital
Can't stand those
E3.
dudes. Mm-mm.
The Talos Principle 2, Road to Elysium. Yep, heard of that one.
Yeah.
Never. I want to play it so bad. So, yeah.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Take-Two Interactive.
They're good.
Red Dead Redemption featuring Undead Nightmare. They released this again? On PC. Okay.
PC.
Homeworld 3. Yeah, I want to play that one too. Yeah. Kepler Interactive. Heard of them. Cat
Mhm.
Quest 3. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Yep. On Game Pass, I think. Ultros, Pacific Drive. Yeah. All those. Heard of every single one of them. All right, here we go. Top 10 time. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, and at number 10 is Annapurna Interactive with 298.7 points. Average Metascore of 79.2. They dropped down from number 5. 80% good, 0% bad, and 0 great games. Their best game this year is Lorelei and the Laser Eyes on PS5 with a 91 star. Why does it have a star? That 90 score is based on just 5 reviews and thus is ineligible for the great game bonus points, which requires at least 7 reviews. Oh, not very many people played it.
So let's so do we trust Metacritic or not? Seeing that they've actually,
They did it. They didn't include it in the great games for the
that's
bonus.
what I'm saying. Seeing that they abided by their rules, do we trust them or not now?
That's right.
They didn't bend the rules for the blue team.
I mean, at least they called it out and said it only had 5 reviews. They could have kept that. They could have not even mentioned that.
You let me down, AI. You let me down. All you needed was 2 more AI reviews.
The day after this, they saw it. There was 50 reviews.
Oh my god! All right, here we go. All right, and number 9 is Microsoft. All right, in the top 10. Average Metascore is 79.4. Last year they were 15, so they moved up.
And they got
77% good and 1 great game. Check that out. Best game was Pentiment on the Nintendo Switch. All right, so let's see. Indiana Jones, Call of Duty Black Ops, Warcraft: The War Within, Starfield Shattered Space. Yes.
Hold on a second. This, just so you guys know, you guys realized last weekend I was at Fuel Fest. I had to buy this because of you guys. This is called Horizon. I'll put it on me like this.
Furface?
Fuel Fest.
Fuel Fest, okay.
Yeah. It's called the Horizon shirt.
Okay, cool.
Let me straighten it out. So I bought it because of you guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Because,
you got your sweet shirt.
Horizon. It has nothing to do with Forza Horizon. But, seeing that we're talking about Xbox.
So there you go. Pentiment, because it got re-released, ended up getting Microsoft into the number 9 spot. Let's see. Where's Godman? Shout out to Godman. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Greatness Awake says, Xbox will always be number 1 in my heart. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's see. At number 8 is Raw Fury. Never heard of these people. With an average score of 78.5, 83% good, and no great games. The number 1 game is Nufkin Melody of Moomin Valley. Moomin Valley? I don't know how to say that. And Star Trucker. They did Star Trucker. Terry, you played that.
Yeah, that game was so good.
So there you go. And last year they were number 2. So these guys, wow, Raw Fury, huh?
They made a Kathy Rain as well. That was a great game.
Never heard of it either.
What? Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, at a tie. All right, so we go from number 8, so 7 and 6. So at a tie, number 6 is Square Enix with 81% good and 1 great game. The best game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yes, absolutely astonishing game.
That was a good game.
Yeah,
not a great game.
No, it's good. It's great. It's great. Don't listen to this. Don't listen to this hater. It's great. All right, let's see. And tied is Gamera Games at number 6. 6 titles published. And Shogun Showdown. I played this game, Shogun Showdown. They had a free demo, and I freaking hated it. I freaking hated it. I'm like, this game sucks. They're lucky I didn't review this game. This game would have scored like a 20.
With this being a tie, you would have thought that great games would have been like the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
So okay, here we are tied with points, but this is number 7, this one's number 6 because of tiebreaker.
Yeah,
but
so there you go. I hated Shogun Showdown. Stupid. Let's see. Focus Entertainment in at number 5. Yeah. Look at this game.
Focus is great.
The number 1 game, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Yeah, Game of the Year contender. 91% good, 79.1%, 18. 5 titles, yeah. All right, Warhammer, Banishers, Ghost of New Eden, and Expeditions, a Mud Runner game. I do love my Expeditions and Mud Runner game.
I love how they say 11 products and 5 titles.
Yes.
What are the other 6 products?
I'm going to guess that these products are multiplats.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking.
That's what I'm guessing.
That would make sense.
All right, here we go. And number 4 is Team Blue, with the number 1 game being Astrobot. 4 great games. Come on, guys. Really? 4? Destiny 2, The Final Shape, Last of Us 2 Remastered, God of War, Ragnarok on PC. But then, Concord, I guess, wasn't enough. All right,
and it's 73% good. where the other ones were like 80 and 90% good.
Yeah, you can tell that the AI favoritism is going good here. All right, moving on. All right, top 3. Axis Games. I never heard of Axis. 100% good, Dread. Look at that. 5 games, 5 100% good. The number 1 game being Spirit Hunter Death Mark 2.
Never heard of it.
So there you go. I don't know who they are.
But they're great games or 0.
Mm-hmm. But 100% good games. Wow.
Which means every game was above whatever they consider good. So if their average score was 78, I guess what 75 would be a good
75
game?
is good, yeah.
So every
is
game
good,
was
and
above
90 plus
75.
is great.
All right.
Number 2 is Capcom. Yeah. With Dragon's Dogma 2 being their highest rated game. Again, 9 titles, 25 products. Again, I'm assuming that these are multi-plats.
It's got to be multi-plat.
100% good. Monster Hunter Wilds is already up there.
Might be DLCs.
That's what I was thinking too.
It's probably DLCs.
Yeah,
so
but
there you go. And so last year they were number 1, so they lost the top spot and dropped down to number 2. So let's see. Number 1 is Sega, baby. That's right. Microsoft should buy Sega. I said it a long time ago.
Oh, we've said it.
Last year was number 9. This year, number 1. An average score of 82, 86% good. With 3 great games included Metaphor ReFantazio, which should have won Game of the Year. I don't care what anybody says. Shin Megami 1085 Vengeance. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Don't forget Unicorn Overlord. This is their only dud product last year. And if you can consider it dud, because everything scored over 75.
Yeah.
So yeah, Metaphor, Sega, number 1. Terry, what do you think? You gonna play some Metaphor?
No, not for me. Not for me at all.
Jed, what do you think? Number 1 spot deserved by Sega?
Yeah, deserved. I'm not like this game ain't for me, that's for sure. But I'll still give it its props.
I can't wait to play this game. Shaddai finished this game, and it took him like 2 weeks to finish it. So yeah. There you go, guys. So Sega is number 1. So see, Sega's still cooking. Even though they're not in the console war anymore, they're still cooking. So there you go. That is Metacritic's Publisher of the Year.
What were they? They were 9 last year. Not bad.
Yeah, they were 9.
And you
number
notice
9 to number 1.
They have
by the incredible Atlas Games. If I'm being
they
honest,
have 37 this year and 46 of last year. So not as many put out 5+ games.
But it's all about the quality.
No, I know. I'm just saying the competition also. There was more competition.
Yeah, let's see. Sega deserves it. They make solid games. Plus, they put stuff in Game Pass. Kunitsugami was cool. Yeah, I finished Kunitsugami all the way. I agree with that statement 100%. Kunitsugami is great. I don't know how anybody can hate on Metaphor. It looks great. Atlas games are great. All right. So one of the publishers here. Hold on. Let me go back to it. Hold on. Let me find it. Nancon. Did I misspell that in my title? I think I did.
Oh.
So Nacon or Datalic, the number 36 publisher, had a show called Nacon Connect 2025, where they revealed a bunch of games. Let's talk about the ones that they were revealed for Xbox. Shall we?
Do we?
We shall.
They have some great titles.
So let's see. So they did a lot more than this, but of course, this is an Xbox show, so we're going to focus on the Xbox titles, guys, okay? Guys and girls. All right. So first off is Test Drive Unlimited Season 3 DLC coming through. Anybody want to watch this trailer? Anybody care? So we got a sneak peek into Test Drive Unlimited Season 3, which brings new navigation races and convoy missions, game modes, fresh cars, and a host of quality of life improvements. Season 3 kicks off on Xbox on March 19th. Anybody want to watch this? No?
No.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, as much as I like it, I just we can move on.
All right, moving on. Ravens watch Romeo and Juliet DLC. So Raven Watch players will soon have some free DLC to play through, titled Romeo and Juliet. The famed lovers will arrive as a dual hero with a unique combat style. Both characters will be playable together, but you'll only control one at a time for a new level of strategic gameplay. The Romeo and Juliet DLC will be for free on Xbox in May 2025. Anybody play Raven's Watch? What is Ravens Watch? I'm so curious. Hold on.
I haven't played it.
I got to mute this because I don't want to get copyright striked. But I want to see, do they show gameplay? I only care about the gameplay. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's over-the-top isometric. Best co-op games. Oh, Terry. It's got voted some of the best co-op games. Highly rated game. Holy crap. Am I missing out?
I've heard of it. I haven't played it.
Am I missing out on a banger here?
I think you are.
What is Ravens Watch? I'm so curious. Is it like a dungeon crawler? Like Diablo?
It looks like it. Like a.
Oh, fetch me my long sword, the shotgun. It looks cool. I've never seen this one. So it looks like Juliet is ranged and Romeo is melee.
Right.
So there you go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Never heard of this game, but it looks cool. Never heard of it. Go away, Ad. Never heard of it. Okay. Let's see. Greatness Away says Sega is also with PC licensed games is underrated. It's like the 2 Point Series games and Total War. Oh, I love both of those. General Spartan says I have Raven Watch. It's a Metroidvania. Even better.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so there you go. All right, so that one is coming in. We're going to skip this one for now. Hell is Us was announced. More gameplay. They showed off some investigation. We're going to first look at Hell is Us, a third-person action-adventure game combining exploration and melee combat. You explore a semi-open world suffering from a mysterious calamity. Hell is Us launches on Xbox on September 4th. Now, I know a lot of people are looking forward to Hell is Us. I think you're looking forward to it, Dredd, right?
I am.
What about you, Terry?
I'm good.
All right. Let's see. Safo said, publisher, shout out to Safo. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. He says, publisher of the year was never a thing until the discussion of Xbox sending handed to PS started. Sending handed? I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry, Safo.
Yeah.
But didn't they say that was like their 13th annual one? That means they've been doing it.
15th annual, yeah.
So they've been doing it for 13 years.
Oh, he says sending games to PS started.
Okay.
Which they haven't been doing for very long. So no, I disagree.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's still fun to just go over lists. I love lists. So, anybody want to watch this new investigation gameplay trailer?
Is it a new trailer?
Yeah. The Nancon did all these are new trailers.
Okay, yeah. Let's see the new trailer. Let's see if I'm still interested or not.
1,000 questions.
Yeah, I was gonna say watch the volume.
I stood in the home I was born.
Okay.
In that moment, I felt the connection.
I mean, the art style looks great.
Madness, hatred, and lots of it.
It's very interesting.
So it's supposed to be. Oh, first time I've seen some real action gameplay. Okay.
The one thing it reminded me of was.
Holy crap! This is a 6-minute trailer, Dredd.
Okay, well we can skip through some of
7-minute
it.
trailer.
It reminds me of FedEx Simulator, but only better. FedEx Simulator.
FedEx Simulator. But with horror. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So okay, I haven't actually seen combat in this game, so I kind of want to see it. Why is he going around and not directly? That's it. Oh, come on, man. I am so let down there. Screw this game. This game sucks. They're not showing anything. Okay, here we go.
It almost looks Souls-like.
No, definitely not. I can tell. Just he would have died. His animation would have stopped right there because he got hit. It's not Souls.
I was just trying to get you sucked into it.
No.
All right, keep going.
I know my Souls likes when I know them.
We don't need to see watching stuff like this.
Yeah,
that's what
they got cows.
Tip the cow. You guys ever gone cow tipping?
No. I'm a city boy.
It's fun times. You know what's even more fun? Alligator wrestling.
Alligator racing, some gators. All right.
Wrestling.
I haven't done cow tipping, but I've done snipe hunting.
Oh, have you sniped hunts?
Oh
Those
my
are
god.
fun.
We set an entire birthday party snipe hunting in the prairie one year. We were all laughing our butts off.
Man, we pranked my husband. He was my boyfriend at the time.
How long was he making the snipe sounds?
We took him out to the cornfield and got him good.
Did you make him do the sounds?
No, but we had him sit out there with a gunny sack and we're like, yeah, we're gonna chase the snipes, so you got to catch them.
We made the people out there with we told them to blink their flashlights to attract the snipes and make a sound out in the prairie. So funny. The entire birthday party was like that.
Oh, geez.
Let's see. Here you go. Raven's Watch is a roguelike. Oh, okay, so it's hard as hell. All right, thank you, General Spartan, for clearing that up. Appreciate it. All right, moving on. You can watch this on your own, Dread.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm done with watching it.
Edge of Memories. Okay, I don't know what this one. We got a fresh teaser for Edge of Memories, an action RPG set in a world suffering from an affliction called corrosion, mutating everything it touches into abominations. Edge of Memories launches onto Xbox.
I love action RPGs. Can we check that real quick?
Sure, let's see. Let's check it out. Of course, no sound, Terry, okay?
I do like the mix of...
I love the vibrant colors. Ooh.
Oh, this looks like that Guillermo, like Pan's Labyrinth almost. You know, with the eyes on the hands?
Yeah.
Lots of eyes. That's Pan's Labyrinth.
I'm guessing this is probably third person.
You don't want to see the Tooth Fairy.
They're not showing much action.
No, they're not.
Okay.
The puzzles. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so there we go.
You get to ride a cat? Dog? I don't know what that was. It looks very Pan's Labyrinth. I'm interested because I love Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth is one of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. Yeah, see, that's Pan's Labyrinth.
It's got very Del Toro-esque.
Well, I mean, Del Toro based that one on
I know.
on existing stuff. So, but yeah, it looks very Pan's Labyrinth. It's cool. All right, heck, I'm interested. I don't know if Terry's still.
I think
It's a maybe for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested. It looks good. Let's see.
As long as the story grabs me, I think I'll be interested into it. So
Sappho says he'll give it a shot. Yeah, there you go.
See? And that's the beauty of certain games. You might not know. Try it out. Could be one of the next greatest games that you've ever played, and maybe not.
All right, let's see. Sticks, Blades.
Oh my god, I love Sticks.
Now this is the third game in the series. All right, let me read it first. Sticks is a sneaky gobble. Sticks is returning for a third game. Playing as the Goblin Thief, you'll lead your own crew on a high-stakes hunt for a powerful resource called quartz. As war looms over the world, Sticks, Blades of Greed launches on Xbox Series X this fall. So
gosh. Now that one I'm hyped for. Sticks is amazing. Those games are so underappreciated.
It is like the stealth game. It is a stealth game, right?
Fun.
Like a stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stealth and you can do co-op. It's these games are fantastic.
So this is the third game in the series. Have you played the first two, Terry?
I have. I love them. Like if those of you in the chat, if you've never played Sticks, you're missing out on some of the greatest games made, man. They're so good.
I think the first Sticks game came out like in the 90s or something, didn't it? Oh my god, he just betrayed him. Ah, sucker.
Yeah, I played the first one. I want to play the second one, but I just haven't had a chance to. But yeah, definitely a good game.
I've never played them.
Oh wow, you're missing out. Yeah, you gotta play these.
Are they on Game Pass? No, I'm just kidding.
They might be actually.
If I recall, one of them was in Games with Gold, the first one.
Oh, I might have it then.
You might already own them, yeah.
Yeah,
I highly recommend them. And
I
they have
forget how
co-op too, so.
Yeah.
But and they have good humor to them. They're just great.
They were in Game Pass at one point in time too, if I recall.
Were they? I don't know. But if it was in Games of Gold, I'd probably have it.
Yeah.
Because I claimed almost every game of Gold ever.
These are so good. Now I'm so excited
People thought Games of Gold games were good or bad. I didn't care.
I played both of these with my buddy. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell him there's a third one coming. He's gonna be excited. This is gonna be great.
So there you go. Sticks.
Yeah,
Sticks?
Doggy
All
says,
right.
yeah, games with gold.
So
Yeah.
let's see. Sappho says, I'll give it a shot. Doggy Dog says, yeah, stretch pull. The first sticks was GEG Games.
Look at the next one. He typoed. Fat fingered.
Games with gold.
GWG.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. Doggy. All right. And he played it because of that. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
Same
that's how I played them. That's how I
That's
played them. I had no interest in it, and then I got it with gold, and then I
Mhm.
played it and fell in love with it. So then I went and I played the second one, and I loved it even more. They're so good.
Hmm.
Super underappreciated games.
Ren Sport. This is the car sim. Ren Sport. Racing Simulator Ren Sport was announced for console, bringing its high-performance cars and laser scan circuits to Xbox Series X with full cross-play support. We don't have yet a release date for Ren Sport, but it's it's supposed to arrive sometime this year. So yeah, Ren Sport is a simulator, is a serious simulator. So if you guys are into it, it's there. It looks a lot. I mean, I'm just gonna play it real quick. I mean, you get the idea. It's a card game. So there you go.
crossplay.
Crossplay with PC and everybody else. All right, here we go. Something for Dread. The Mound, Omen of
Cthulhu.
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 I know, I'm messing with you. Omen of Cthulhu. All right, so this one, The Mound, Omen of Cthulhu is an action-adventure game with co-op for up to 4 players, Dread. Sending you into a cursed jungle search for treasure. Each expedition takes you deeper into the treacherous jungle and closer to even more fearsome threats. The Mound comes out sometime this year.
Now let's see this one.
It's a reveal trailer. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
brand new from Nancon.
That's what I'm saying. Let's see this. Because this might be something that I know
Wait,
Cougar Man's
what
been
is it?
asking Death Dealer and myself to stream together. This might be one of those games that we can get to.
Now, this is an announcement trailer, and if it's releasing, I better see some gameplay, dang it. Okay, that was a smooth transition. I'm not going to lie. Another smooth transition. Okay.
Anytime now.
Anytime some gameplay. Let's see.
Was that Stitch in the tree?
Go. Another transition. Okay. Is this gameplay or is this
It feels like it's gameplay.
I don't know if it's gameplay or not. There's a lot of shaking going on. Lots of cool monsters. I gotta give it that. Oh man, you're screwed. You're surrounded.
A lot of transitions there.
Yeah. The
I think
priest
I wanted
going
to shoot
crazy.
him.
Oh my god, that guy's getting absorbed by poison ivy. All right, here we go. Here's the gameplay. All right. Lots of detail. So that's nice. Melee and limited range, which means it wants you to get it up close to these monsters. Lots of weapons. I've seen like 8 different weapons. So, yeah. Okay. There you go. The Mound. Omen of Cthulhu, Dread.
I'm still not sure about this one, to be honest. It sounds like it could be good. I'm just still not sure.
There you go.
We'll have to see
Shout out
some
to
more.
Big B Money. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. He says, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Army Xbox. Yeah, absolutely.
It could be one of those games that you're just going to have to play to see whether you like it or not.
Definitely. All right. And Cthulhu, the Cosmic Abyss, another Cthulhu game. Bad Wolf announced its upcoming Lovecraftian investigation thriller game, Cthulhu, the Cosmic Abyss. You're sent to investigate the mysterious disappearance of miners in the depths of the Pacific Ocean. Oh my God, you're alone. Only to find a secret that could destroy your understanding of reality. This one comes in 2026, and another reveal trailer.
Yeah, let's see this one. This sounds like one of those interactive play as you go.
All right, so this one trailer starts now. Okay. Oh, so it's in the future or the modern times, I guess.
We got more mirrors now.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah. Oh man, Oh, he's got a
Actually wanting
cyborg
to build
hand.
one.
Okay, that's definitely the future. He's
Did he
got
just have
some
an oil
crazy
leak?
eyes.
Okay, no, never mind. Something came out. I was like, wait, did he just have an oil leak all of a sudden on his hand?
You know what's funny is he had the reflection of a circular, like a ring light. But
Mhm.
if you look, the mirror was not a ring light. The
Those are
reflection
his
should have
eyes. He
been.
has like some sort of cyborg eyes. Is that him again?
That's him.
Oh, that's
I
when
would
he
say-
lost his fingers. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh no. Oh crap.
Wait, why is he going backwards? Oh, that's why.
He's being
He's getting
stolen.
sucked in. He's getting sucked in.
Now and suddenly he has that thing on. Okay.
Oh,
This
it's
is
a
interesting.
transition.
Now this one doesn't launch until 2026, so gameplay may not be real.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, cyborg guys.
Yeah.
I feel like it's jumping around the timeline a lot.
Okay. Okay.
This isn't helping it. It's just too much of nothing.
Looks like he gets sucked into
You know what I mean?
alternate universe or something.
Yeah.
Is that Cthulhu himself?
I was gonna say he should be going crazy.
Uh-oh. Maybe he
Oh,
is
is he
crazy.
going through time or something?
Maybe he is crazy. And then it starts over again? It might be one of those where you continuously die and have to replay it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's
The Cosmic Abyss.
It's
Maybe we'll know
definitely.
more if we listen to the audio, but just based on video, it's, maybe it's
Yeah.
do it.
I'm just saying straight up, just from what we've seen so far,
Mhm.
it's a no-go. But like you said, the audio could change it.
Mhm.
There could be a better trailer
Maybe it
coming out.
explains
soon.
what's going on in the trailer with audio.
Yeah.
But again, because I don't want to get copyright strike, I got to mute it, guys. Sorry. The Occultist. A first-person survivor horror game. The Occultist follows Alan Rebels, who is on a deadly investigation to uncover the mysteries of Godstone. Using a mystic pendulum, Rebels is able to interact and modify the environment around him as he comes face-to-face with nightmares. This one launches in 2026.
So
Never heard of
Doctor Strange with horror.
Why do they always mess up with my crows and ravens, man? They're so nice. They're such nice animals. This one is an albino one, apparently.
Yes. You never seen one?
I've never seen an albino crow or raven, no.
No.
Okay, so it's first-person perspective. This one might be a walking sim. Okay.
Yeah.
At least this one is
of
all
those-
gameplay and no CGI trailer, so that's kind of cool.
See, this is more interesting, even with all the. Not as much
That's CGI, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up. First person.
20 frames a second. Mhm.
Oh my God, and it's going around. Oh Jesus. Oh, that's creepy. Thanks a lot, clowns from outer space. Yeah, it looks like a problem solve, like a puzzler walking sim to
Yeah.
me. Which doesn't mean it's bad. I'm just saying it looks like oh my God, that thing is creepy. Okay.
I like the ghost that was there too.
There you go. The Occultist.
Again, this is definitely interesting. A lot more interesting than the last one we saw.
There you go. All right. Terry's bored. She's yawning. Screw that. Moving on. All right. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Don't take anything I say serious. The Fading of Nicole Wilson. 101 Games. The Fading of Nicole Wilson is a story-driven game combining exploration, puzzles, and investigation elements for a folk horror adventure hunting ghosts in the Timberline Hotel. The Fading of Nicole Wilson doesn't have a release window yet, but it's coming to Xbox.
Oh man, horror games are so cliche.
And it's a storytelling game, which means it's like a novel, interactive novel.
I'm still interested in it. I'm good with
Oh,
it.
okay. Hold on. Let me look at it then. All right, hold
No,
on.
no, that's fine. You
Data
can
like is good
through.
though.
101. That's a pretty cool name. I'm not gonna lie.
Daedalic usually does point and click.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They do this. That's exactly what this sounds like. Thank you. A story narrative, right? A narrative-driven game. Yeah, like an interactive novel almost. Oh my God! Look at that Nokia.
Oh my God, I had that phone. That was a great phone. That
This
thing
is
always worked.
Place it back in the late '90s, early 2000s, baby.
That phone was more reliable than the ones we have today.
Right.
Reminds me of that one game.
She reminds me of like Edith Finch or something.
It's one that Larry Herb was like pushing all the time. Yeah, that's one. But Edith Finch.
Edith Finch, yeah.
That was a great game.
Yeah, so okay. Okay, so Nancon. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Right, let's see.
It's this one again. This one here is a lot more interesting than that other secondary Cthulhu.
You know, I wanted to enjoy Edith Finch or like Firewatch. I heard that they're great games, but they're just there's like a lot of talking, interact here, interact there, touch this, touch that. I was like, I'm done. I couldn't do it, man. Shout out to DE. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says Snake Nokia game. That's great.
It's a mini game, quite literally.
Yeah. All right, there you go, Dread.
Again, very interesting. I think it'd be a fun game. It's definitely a one and done.
Oh, and that's it. That was the last one. All right. So overall, that was Nancon Direct or Connect. Sorry. And they announced a bunch of games, some of them coming to Xbox. So, yeah, out of the ones we saw, excluding this one right now, I would say that Raven's Watch, Romeo and Juliet DLC for me was probably the best one. And Edge of Memories, I like that one too. What about you guys? Which ones did you like?
Sticks. Sticks all the way.
Sticks, all right. Dread,
I'd
what about
say
you?
5, 6, and 10.
5, Edge of Memories, Sticks, and 10, The Occultist. Okay.
Those
I
are
still
like
need to play. I still need to play Test Drive, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Test Drive. I don't know.
All right, so
Like
let's
a
move on
nerd
to
on that.
one of my friends. So there you go. That was Nancon Connect. I love it when some of these games get announced, and a bunch of them got announced for Xbox. So shout out to Nancon for supporting Team Green. You guys are the real MVP. But the big one that they revealed was Robocop Rogue City Unfinished Business. We're going to go ahead and play this one with some audio. Now, Robocop Rogue City is currently available. So it is a currently available title on your Xbox. And you can definitely buy it right now. But let's check this one out, shall we? Let me turn this up a little more. Tell me if this is too loud, okay?
Too loud. Okay.
There were too many
I think it's fine.
weapons. So many good officers that
So this is the sequel to Rogue City. This is Unfinished Business. Let's see if my buddy Doggy's paying attention.
All the bad ones should be afraid of us.
Cops shouldn't be feared. What do you want us to be? Judges? Executioners?
What do you think, Murphy?
Oh, is RoboCop the bad guy in this one? Oh, you're playing as the lady in this one. What's her name? Not Murphy, but what was the girl's name?
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
Oh, that looked like RoboCop.
Yeah. Oh man, the T-1000. Or not the T. What was that one called?
Terminator.
Sorry. So there you go. Unfinished Business got announced. A lot of hype on this one, right? So let's move on to our next topic. Segueing into our next topic here. So RoboCop Unfinished Business is coming to Xbox this summer. To 2023's wildly underrated Rogue City. There you go. Oh, yeah, it's the ED209. Thank you, DE. Thank you so much. It is the ED209. Thank you. It's described as an all-new standalone adventure, so it's not even a DLC. It's a whole new game, which means you don't need the original one to play it. So I love it that it has started that Robocop franchise. So that's really awesome, right? Nancon says it will offer players the chance to play as Alex Murphy for the first time in a video game. Oh, so before you died, so you get to play as Alex Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. So Unfinished Business is set after the events of Rogue City, and it involves Robocop trying to take back Omni Tower from a group of highly trained and heavily armed mercenaries. So there you go. So it will feature flashback missions that will allow you to play as Alex Murphy for the first time. And you can so you work your way up the tower. You can expect to face off against elite troops, flying drones, explosive crawling bots, anti-personnel turrets, and deadly traps. Thankfully, the wanking tank that is Robocop will be equipped with his iconic Auto 9 pistol and the all-new cryo cannon. Oh, new cryo cannon. There you go, everybody. So Robocop Unfinished Business, the sequel to Rogue City. Are you excited about this, Terry? It's the Robocop franchise is back, baby.
Yeah, I'm okay. I did rent Rogue City when it came out, and it was good. But I know, I just really couldn't get all that into it. Like I played it for a good while, but I lost interest and I never went back. So I mean, it's good, but it wasn't good enough to hold my interest.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, how could you say such things? Dread, Robocop as a franchise is back, baby.
Yes, it is. It's good to see that. I am currently buying the Rogue City Alex Murphy edition for $14. $70 game, $14. Don't buy the regular one because the regular one is $18.
Weird.
Yeah, right. Regular edition, whatever.
Yeah. Doggy Dog says Robocop Rogue City was awesome. And that he'll be getting this DLC. It's not DLC, Doggy. This is the sequel. It is a standalone adventure, baby. Weren't you paying attention, Doggy? Weren't you paying attention? Come on, bro.
But it does say expansion, though. So
what does it say expansion?
It said in the first one.
Standalone expansion.
What is it? It's described as an all-new standalone adventure here.
The big bold letters, dude. Standalone
this one, okay.
Look further. There you go.
Okay. I skip the bold. I go straight to the bullet points. But it's standalone, so that's kind of cool. Which to me means that it's bringing the franchise back. They're putting money into the franchise. Which, hey man, I'm all about some Robocop franchise. Robocop was one of my favorite heroes as a kid. I loved it because I was like, Mom, can I go see Robocop? My mom thought it would be like a good kids movie full of nothing but death and violence and gore. I was in heaven. I was like, am I seeing a rated R movie? Hell yeah. It is awesome. So yeah, Robocop. Rogue City. All right, so an announcement of that, Robocop Rogue City gets a massive discount in its latest Xbox sale. That's right, going where its greatness awaits. Here we go. Robocop on sale for $10 on Steam. So here we go. Pick it up for the underrated FPS. So the this writer, Sean Carey, really loves his Robocop. So Robocop Alex Murphy edition has been reduced by 80% on the weekly Xbox sale. You can pick up a copy of the FPS for $14. And it is discount only until tomorrow, Monday.
Better get it now. Make sure you don't get the regular one.
It's between Robocop 2 and 3, and developer Teon has stated, stay true to the source material.
And like I said, the standard one is $19.97 or something like that is the price. $19.87.
Yeah, which it's weird because like on other sales it was only $9, and on Steam it's $10. I feel like Xbox got the shaft on that.
Dude,
this is the launch game right here. Looks so good.
Top story.
I need to stop messing around and get this. Unfinished Business from the Rogue City game. Yeah. So there you go. This is the launch trailer to Robocop. Oh, there he is. Alex Murphy. Yeah, I just cannot wait to play this. Terry, I can't believe you didn't get into this. The Auto 9 didn't do it for you?
No.
You didn't like futuristic 80s?
No, it's all good. I mean, the game's good, but it didn't hold my interest.
You know, I feel like futuristic 80s is the most accurate futuristic ever. Even though like there's a guy in robot armor, that's fine, but like the aesthetic is there because there's still graffiti on the walls, all this stuff. Like I feel, gangs have access to mass weapons of mass destructions. I'm like, yeah, that 100% feels like the real future right there. Oh, he got shot in the nuts. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I look at this game, it looks so good. I want to play it.
Well, it's funny. Is looking at the other trailer, it looked like they enhanced the character models. Like they got more money put into it.
Well, I mean, maybe the game was a huge success. I mean, they wouldn't make the
That's what I'm
standalone
saying.
DLC if it didn't sell well, right?
Right. That's what I'm getting at. Is
Yeah.
but if it's DLC, even though it's standalone, it means it's on the same engine. It means it's on the same platform that they were making. So it just again, it looked like they fine tuned the character models a lot more.
Yeah. Sappho, I feel your pain, buddy. He says, I haven't played the first one. I got tons of games competing for the little time I have, being that I'm home for only 2 days a week. I'm home every day, and I'm still like, I can only play for like maybe 2 to 4 hours a day. Most likely 2. So like a 40-hour game can take me 20 days to complete, like a whole month.
Still, that's a good deal. $13.
Yeah, $13 is $14. Yeah, $13.99. Yeah.
Still a good deal to eat for it to sit on your hard drive or in the cloud until you download it. Not a bad deal.
It is a good deal. And Sarksman says, dead or alive, you're coming with me. Ah, love that quote. Love that quote. Great quote. Let me ask the chat here. Will you be playing Robocop in 2025? All right, Terry, what should I put for no? What did Terry say?
I've got better things to play.
Yeah.
No. All right, here we go. We got a poll, guys. Let us know if you're going to be playing Robocop. Shout out to Graphic God. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, hells to the yeah. There you go. Doggy Dog says, $14 is a steal. Yeah, I think I'm going to get it. Let's see. But not only that, there's more Robocop news. You thought we were done with the Robo news. We're not. So Robocop has been added to stream your own game library for Game Pass Ultimate. So for you cloud gamers that get to stream games you buy, Robocop was added to the stream your own game. So now you can play Robocop anywhere. Xbox anywhere, Terry. What do you think about that? That's awesome, right?
That is awesome.
You can Robocop anywhere, Terry. Are you going to Robo up?
No. but that's great for people who, can play on the go.
This actually helped me because like I could go to my car and play it during lunch break or something.
So Sappho, you see what it says? He said yes.
Where's Sappho? Yes, yeah. See, Sappho agrees with me. So get that game for $14, Sappho. You can get that. Stream your own game library. You can play it away from home. So yeah. So that means you can also pop the achievements. Microsoft has been constantly. All right, so here we go. Bullet points. Excuse me. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Game Pass Ultimate subscribers who own Robocop Rogue City can now stream the first-person shooter on supported devices. The stream your own game library now includes 90 titles. Robocop Rogue City Alex Murphy Edition is currently $14. Today is the last day, people. Today. Let's see. Stream your own game feature allows Game Pass only subscribers to stream purchase games with Xbox Cloud Gaming. And now those with Ultimate Home Robocop Rogue City can stream the first-person shooter. That's cool. Yeah. So that's going to help me for sure. So, yeah. So, lots of Robo news today. So, Robocop Rogue City on sale Robocop Unfinished Business announced. Robocop Rogue City added to Xbox Play Anywhere, essentially. So, yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. Double G says, I streamed Gears last night and it was great, right? Right. And Big B Money says, that's cool. Absolutely. Greatness Awaits says, I have a huge backlog. I'm still on games from Game Pass that came in December, January. Dude, I'm still on games on Game Pass that came like 2 years ago.
Oof.
I understand how you're feeling, bro. I understand how you're feeling. So, yeah. Lots of Robo news this week. Alex Murphy up. All right. I think that's enough time for the poll. Terry, is the chat going to Robo up?
All right. Will you be playing Robocop in 2025? 53% yes, starting with Rogue City. 30% said no to they're having a big Robo pass on that. And 15% yes, they're going to buy Unfinished Business.
There you go. So lots of people Robocopping up. So there you go.
All three of me.
All three of you are Robocopping up. So yeah, there you go, guys. So Nancon, shout out to them. They're supporting Team Green, not just by bringing games to Xbox, but also by adding them to Xbox Play Anywhere. Well, sort of Play Anywhere. I don't think you can buy this one and play it on PC yet, but it's okay. You get to play it on the stream. That's cool. So there you go. Hold on. What was that?
Wasn't me.
Oh, okay. I don't care. All right. Moving on to the main show today. Let's start off with a trailer, shall we? Don't know if you guys know this. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 got announced officially after lots of rumors. It has audio. That song I probably can't play.
The Ace of Spades.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't.
Yeah, probably can't play that song. So yeah, let's see. So 3 and 4. Of course, I only played Tony Hawk 1 and 2, and then got off it. But yeah, whoa, that's a heck of a remaster. That's cool how they show the difference. New and legendary parks, new legendary soundtrack, and skaters. So that means the OG soundtrack is no longer there. That kind of sucks, I guess.
Well, they'd have to redo all those rights and everything.
Now remember, this is owned by Activision, right? So, yeah. And if you don't play as Tony Hawk, what are you doing? You got to play as Tony Hawk. I wonder if the guys like Bam Margera or them are going to be on this. Because weren't they on the other Tony Hawks?
They'd have to pay them all over again.
Yeah, they'd have to.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at this. Okay, so Digital Deluxe Edition, Revenant Skater and Doomslayer Skater. Okay. Create a Skater apparel. Skate decks. Bonus in-game music. Okay, by who is this? I have no idea who that is. All right, let's see. Pre-order and get early access. Receive the game 3 days early on July 8th. Foundry demo access to play 2 playable skaters, 2 playable parks, limited soundtrack. And coming to Game Pass. Play day 1, baby!
Nice.
Game Pass! Tony Hawk Pro Skater on Game Pass. Game Pass, yeah. All right, let's see. Graphic God says, day 1, baby! I already got that Tony Hawk downloaded it. 3 and 4? How do you already have this one?
The demo.
Was there a demo? Huh.
You just
yeah, Jonas Martin says rip the music. Rip Lenny. Yeah. Sorry. Let's see. Tony Hawk is awesome and it's coming to Game Pass. Let's see. So X-Men, Xbox has the money to pay for music. Remember, they are in Activision. Yeah, absolutely. My daughter likes Skate better. I'm not sure if she's mine. Oh, I'm not sure if she's mine. Yeah. Because she likes Skate franchise better. All right. Well, there you go. So day 1 on Game Pass. So it joins Game Pass in July. After leaking earlier today, and we now have a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 release date. Microsoft has also confirmed it will join Game Pass on day one. Yes. So there you go. So it leaked. A lot of people were leaking it. Obviously the obvious leakers who are trying to make clicks, right? They leaked it, and so of course, Xbox published the trailer, and so it's going there. So you can get it pre-ordered for $50, right? Digital Deluxe for $70, or of course you can include it as part of your Game Pass subscription. So yeah, there you go. So a lot of people were saying this, and Tony Hawk himself had confirmed that an official announcement will be made today. So there you go. And leaker Bill Cum was the one who leaked it. So there you go. So Tony Hawk was leaked and then officially announced. So that's kind of cool that it was leaked and officially announced. And then let's see, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Yep, hold on. But it didn't leak, and since the leak and announcement, it's gotten some bad news, right? Some bad news coming through for it. So Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is making big changes to 4's career mode. So it is bringing it in line with previous 3 games for better or for worse. So it will not be a direct port. So now we have some details, right? So Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 will have different career mode. Activision has confirmed that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 will have a timed career mode in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. So this is according to Kotaku. In the original game, you were free to roam around levels without a time limit, finding challenges and earning cash without restraint. But in the upcoming 3 and 4 remaster, the career mode will use the same 2-minute timer with a list of challenges to complete used in previous 3 Pro Skater games. Ugh.
I hate that.
I hate that. I'm going to lie right now. I'm not going to lie. I hate that. Terry, how do you feel about that?
I hate timed. I've always hated time limits on games. Like I play a lot of racing games, and whenever they have like a race that you got to beat the clock, I'm like, I get so mad. I get so mad. I hate that stuff. Yeah. They'll be like, you got to beat the clock, and you're not allowed to hit anything on the way. You got to make it perfect. I'm like, I get so mad. So no, I hate time challenges.
Yeah. Yeah, I am not a big fan of timed. I don't know, like why make it a 2-minute timer? Why not make it like a 5-minute timer or something? You know, I have a feeling that's just not going to work out really big. I think they're going to suffer.
It is. It's going to make it suffer. I mean, only the hardcore are going to be playing that, versus allowing more people to have more time. I mean, okay, if you don't want the free roam, just extend the time. Give me time to roam around and do stuff, but still, within the timer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that's a huge mistake, but that's not the only thing they did. Okay, let's keep going. Right. So a lot of people feel that the remasters would just be reskin version of the 3rd game, but actually Activision says there'll still be a timer-free mode for players who want to chill out. Thank God. There won't be any challenges to complete, but you'll be free to jam to the soundtrack and skid around the maps without timer hanging over your head. So that sucks. So it's like, yay, good news, bad news. Good news, bad news. It's like, what the heck?
But
that's not the only thing, though.
Oh, boy.
Right?
Well, wait, there's more.
Sadly, it looks like it's not just the career mode changing in the upcoming games. As a classic skater has been left off the roster, Bam Margera, the one I was talking about, of Jackass fame, who is featured in both Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, doesn't appear to be in the remasters. So, yeah, I was a big fan of, before it became Jackass, they used to be known as Can't Kill Yourself, right? Mm-hmm. And they did a lot of skating back then, and yeah, so, and I'm not saying Bam is a great person or anything, but he was a skater I knew. That's all I'm saying. What?
Yeah, I think a lot of it had to do with the recent, well, not recent, more recent, even though it was kind of in the distant past, issues that he's had and stuff that's, all the publicity and the drama that's come up with him.
Yeah, so. I mean, I know that he went broke for a while there, or he is broke now.
broke and kind of crazy, losing it.
Yeah,
Type
yeah.
feeling.
Drugs do that to you, kids.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I don't know. Are you upset about this Bam Majera not being on there, Cool Cat?
No.
Like, I'm not overly upset, but I'm just saying he's just a skater I knew, and I'm kind of sad that I don't know a lot of those skaters, but I knew Bam.
You don't know
Yeah.
Tony Hawk?
I know Tony Hawk. Don't be silly, Dreadpool.
There was I can't remember her name, but there was actually a female skater that I always played with. I can't remember her name though. But
Yeah, nobody cares. No, I'm just kidding, Terry. I'm just kidding.
I thought she was real cool.
I was going to say neither did Terry because she can't remember who she is.
I can't remember her name.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So,
if avatars were still a thing, I would want to skate around as my avatar. Just saying.
that would be the greatest thing ever, right?
It would be. Let's see. Let's check it out. Sappho says, "Did you guys hear about Acclaim coming back, or Acclaim? LOL." We did. We already announced it. Yeah, we talked about it earlier in the show. Sappho, absolutely, we did.
What about Acclaim? I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, never heard of it. Let's see. Let's see. Surfman says, "I got big scores in the 2-minute timer." DE says, "Might as well battle royale mode and corral you into a spot." That would be cool. That would be cool. A bunch of people trying to do like 360s. Oh, that'd be sweet. Surfman says he's buying the deluxe version. Greatness Awaits says, "Good. I hated the jackass guys, those numbskulls." Doggy Dog says, "Bam is a bum." Shout out to Cody Grossman. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. Let's see.
I had to look it up. It was Alyssa Steamer. She was in the original, but then they took her out in the remaster.
There you go.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, and I feel like me and Greatness Awaits, we're on the same page here. I would rather him be in it just because I like games to remain close to the originals, but it won't bother me at all if he's not in it. Exactly.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you worded that perfectly, Greatness. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Sarksman says, "I get to do more Benihanas and Tony Hawk again." Yay. What are Benihanas?
It's one of the moves.
Is it? Oh, that move. Okay. I was thinking he meant like a store or something. I'm like, what the heck is Benihana?
No.
It's a move where you sit there and you make teppanyaki on the skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Okay.
not. No, it's not.
So there you go. Let's see. I think get it 2 minutes to put people on challenge just because some people like to challenge themselves. Yeah. Let's see. Cyber Gunther says $18 deluxe upgrade via Game Pass for me, Tony Hawk. There you go. So yeah, lots of people excited. Are you excited for this? Are you gonna play this, Terry? And how are you gonna play? Are you buying the regular, deluxe, or Game Pass?
I'm probably gonna do Game Pass for this one. I still haven't bought the remake of 1 and 2, so I need to get on. Like I loved these games back in the day. I just haven't been really in a hurry to play them again.
What
But
does the deluxe consist of?
Yeah.
huh?
What does the deluxe consist of?
A what?
Deluxe.
A deluxe? We went over what the deluxe gets you. Hold on. It was right here. Remember, we went over it. Boom. Digital deluxe.
Oh, digital.
Yeah. We went over it. Let's see. My shout out to my beautiful wife. She's the MVP of my life. She says Benihana's is a restaurant name, right? That's what I thought. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Right.
It
That's why I made the joke of teppanyaki.
There you go. Let's see. So there you go. Tony Hawk's got announced, got revealed, and details coming out now that the 4th game will be timed, and Bam Margera is out.
Now, the reason why I was asking what the deluxe came with, because I actually have the deluxe for 1 and 2, which came with the board and then a finger skateboard with the games.
Really?
Yeah.
Like physical?
Yeah, physical. I got the game, an actual deck, and a little finger deck.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So this is what it used to look like. So it does look a lot better now. The new stuff. So there you go. See, like the free roam is out. This used to be the free mode. It included story mode and all this stuff. I don't understand. But look, there is a timer here. So it's not like a timer didn't exist in 4 at all.
Yeah, but you would.
That was
free
to do
roam.
the challenges that people you would run into.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see. Tony Hawk's Stream 4 has a collector's edition. Does it?
Okay, so then that's what I'm looking for.
Does it have a collector's edition? Now I gotta look it up. All right, hold on.
I'll let you
Tony
look.
Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 collector's edition. Oh my god! All right, Best Buy has it. All right, let me see. Let me click on Best Buy for the Nintendo Switch. Dread.
Nope.
Hold on, let me see.
Might have to though.
He clearly missed that E.
All right, here we go. So it comes with a collector's edition board.
That's a
Right.
beauty.
You get early access, all the digital stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Digital. You get a collector's edition. All right, drop in new parts, blah blah blah. The digital deluxe includes blah blah blah. Collector's edition includes Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 full game digital download, digital deluxe edition content, but limited edition full size birdhouse skateboard deck.
Wow, full size skateboard deck.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
what I
man.
got. That's what I got on the first one. Different design.
So there you
Similar.
go. And it comes in a nifty Tony Hawk box. So yeah. And it can be yours for only $130, Dread.
Give me a second. I will be buying
Would you like
it.
to know more?
No, I'm probably gonna have to wait till the next paycheck though.
And you can also get a 2-year plan for it, okay?
Nah. You know what's funny is Xbot, he got 2 of them, one for him and one for his son, and his son already took it out and was like ripping on it and everything.
Oh
And
my
I'm sitting
God.
there like, well, guess what that means? Means the more people that do that, the less availability of the untouched ones are, which means my prices go up.
So there you go. Shout out to Cyber Gunther. Thank you so much for letting us know that it had that collector's edition.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Are you able to customize your character in Tony Hawk? I know you can create a skater. There was a create a skater in some of the older ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But the first
think
ones you weren't.
I think they said that they took that away too.
Possibly.
I think that was one of the controversies of the leak.
I don't remember reading that one. So all the controversies, that's not one that I read. So yeah.
How does
So
it not take the ladder with it?
Because video games, that's why.
Just
Magic.
like the big ball goes down, hits the shark, but misses the ladder.
It's the magic of physics in video games.
Here you go. Create a skaters in Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remastered. Oh, there you go. I never create a skater in my Tony Hawks. I always just play with who they got.
The first thing I do is I play with who they have, and then eventually I'll go through and create a skater. Eventually.
Not me. I'm just trying to be Tony Hawk. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So Terry, are you gonna? So Terry said she's gonna play Pro Skater on Game Pass. Dreadful's buying the collector's edition.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
And I am gonna Game Pass it as well. So, but that's how we feel. Terry, how does the chat feel about Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
All right. Will you play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4? 64% Game Pass. 21%. They're not going to play it at all. And then an equal 7% split between buying the $50 version and the $70 deluxe version.
All right. Well, there you go.
Let's clarify this. I'm playing it on Game Pass because when I buy the collector's edition, I'm not opening it. So
Boo this man.
I do like the $18 upgrade.
So you're gonna spend $150 on this game?
You're not going to hang that deck on the wall? Boo.
In the box, I will.
You need to sign it though, so people know it's yours. And big black Sharpie marker, so when they go to resell it
Sure.
and people buy it, it has your name on it. Just like old video games that had somebody's name on the back, you know, like the old NES games.
I'm trying to keep that value in there.
Yeah,
My
so
name
there
will
you
just
go.
degrade it.
So there you go. Shout out to Noof Nuke and Boom Boom Kaboom. He is in the room. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP, Noof. Appreciate it. All right, so there you go. Tony Hawk. And anybody got anything else they want to talk about today?
That man has no chin.
Who has no chin?
The NPC that with it.
Oh, the NPCs. Okay,
He's got no chin.
So there you go, guys. All that good stuff today. Anybody got anything else they want to talk about today?
Nope.
No? All right. Well, with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for today's show. But of course, we wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys, the chat, will always be the MVP to all of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. And with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm Maxwell1324.
I'm Cool Cat Terry.
And I'm Dreadpool.
And we will catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.